In this video, we will discuss about the virus reactivation and post-allogenic serum transplantation outcomes of this BE-CAR7-T cells clinical trial results. So, in the previous video, we have understood some of the data that come out, and those data are mainly focused on cytokine syndrome data. Here, we will look into some more data that is related to the BE-CAR7-T cells clinical trial, and those data will belong to virus reactivations and post-allogenic serum transplantations. So virus reactivation, since we know that before any immunogenic therapies, the immune systems of the patients has been weakened through chemotherapies, or here they used lymphoma depletions. So at that point of time, the immune systems of the patient is very weak, and it can get infected by any kind of viruses. So one of the important parameters that the researchers also monitored during this clinical trial is the virus reactivations. And so when they also monitored the virus reactivations. In this case, they use adeno-associated virus. So they checked that at day 14, there is an increase in the adeno-associated virus, and it increases in almost most of the patient, in almost, or we can say that most of the patient. In order to take care of this virus reactivations, what it did is they use the antiviral therapies to suppress the virus activations. That we can see that the suppression of the virus, and they keep the suppressions of the virus till they reach to the site when the patients are eligible for the allogenic serum transplantation to rebuild the immunity. So till that point of time, they want to ensure that the patients are not affected with any other disease. So they checked it for the virus activations, and after this post allogenic serum transplantations, they check the results for the neutrophil counts and also the lymphocytes counts, whether they are increasing or not. And we can see that the neutrophil counts in the panel B started to increase post serum transplantations, post stem cell transplantation, not serum transplantation, post stem cell transplantations. And similar results, we have seen that there is a increase in the lymphocyte count after stem cell transplantations. So this shows that the whole patients are able to rebuild the immunity after the transplantations of these stem cells. And thereafter, they check the important things of which is necessary for any clinical trial is this survival rate, and they are able to see that in the panel D, the survival rate is around 75% for the patients who received this BE-CAR7-T cells. And thereafter, they also check it for this they also check the this whether the relapse of this refractory T-cell all occurs, or reoccurrence of this tumors happens within the patient or not. And they are able to see that around 35% of the patients are able to relapse the refractory T-cells all that has been targeted by the this BE-CAR7-T cells. So they can see that there is some relapse is there. And when they check the detailed results from the swimmer plot, we can see that out of these 11 patients results that are shown here, 3 of them shows a sign of relapsing, or the disease again occurs. And all other cases, we can see that the there is a we can say that remissions seems to be complete remissions in the form of morphological remissions in the form of morphological removal of the tumors. It seems to be complete. That can be seen here, and the time period is also mentioned here. So till 1 year or 2 years they do not see a relapse except for these 3 cases. So far these are some of the more results of this BE-CAR7 T-cells clinical trials. So if you need to understand more about these experiments in detail, you can go through the reference that has been provided in the description. That's all for this video. Thank you for your time.